Good evening, Room 207 students. How are you doing? I'm here to do your nightly read aloud with Rossi, and we're going to read chapter 29 in Crenshaw. And for this chapter, I'm going to have you practice visualizing. Okay, and when you visualize, you make those pictures in your mind as you read, and you build the scene and the setting, and that helps you better understand the text. Okay, visualizing helps you create the images in your mind as you read. Okay, I'm going to show you how it's done, and then I'm going to have you try and practice it as well. Okay, and here's chapter 29, and we're in part 2, so we're still in the flashback when Jackson and his family was homeless when he was in first grade, and Crenshaw has just come on the scene. Okay, Crenshaw and I didn't chat much during those weeks on the road. There was always someone around to interrupt us, but that was okay. I knew he was there, and that was enough. So I'm getting a good visual right now of Crenshaw, and I'm thinking of a black and white tuxedo cat, not much different from Rossi, except much bigger, and with long fuzzy hair. Okay, and I'm visualizing Jackson, imagining his imaginary friend, Crenshaw. Okay. Sometimes that's all you really need from a friend. When I think about that time, what I remember most of all is Crenshaw riding on top of our minivan. Okay, so big cat up on top of the minivan. I'd stare out the window at the world blurring past, and every so often I'd catch a glimpse of his tail, riding the wind like the end of a kite. So now I'm going to have you practice visualizing that last sentence. Crenshaw's tail like the end of a kite in the wind, riding the wind. And that's another trick that authors do to help you make those images, and that's called the simile, when they compare two things that don't necessarily go together, like a cat's tail and the end of a kite. I'd feel hopeful then, for a while at least, that things would get better, that maybe, just maybe, anything was possible. Okay, and that is the end of chapter 29. And when you read again, your independent reading, I want you to remember that you can go ahead and do your visualizing as you read. And when you visualize, you make those images in your mind, and it helps you better relate to and understand and connect to the text. All right, well, you have a good night. I just got home, and Rossi's been missing me all day, and we're going to do some cuddling, so I'll see you next time. All right, have a good rest of your night. Okay, take care.